Morning and welcome to another edition of Tuesday Talks. Today I'm going to take you into some of the latest software technologies around artificial intelligence and how some of your students may be using this in your class, and maybe how we can promote them to use it in effective ways while not taking away from the overall learning experience that we're trying to craft within our classrooms. So I'm going to do some share screens to demonstrate how said technologies can write answers to questions that you pose in your discussion boards, how these technologies can then be transferred to PowerPoint creation and other sorts of easily implementations of said artificial intelligence technology. So let's go ahead and get started with, let's see, let's choose this window to get started. So what you see on the screen is what there's been lots of news about. We shared in the last faculty meeting, which is open AI technology, particularly Chat GPT. And it is around creating language models from scouring the internet and trying to filter down into certain pieces of information. So the first demonstration that we're going to walk through is we're going to test it out ourselves. And you see right here, it says in high demand. So people can refresh that until it becomes available, such as right now. And let's say that one of your discussion board posts could be something like, what are 3 effective strategies for working with ESOL learners in the middle grades classroom? Okay. So you would type that in there. And again, this would synthesize information that's prepared on the internet across various sources. Now, this particular platform does not include citations and other references that you may want to require of your students. However, there are other websites, which I'll show you shortly, which would be able to avail just that. Now, as this is generating here, you can also see that some of this information can be stripped away by cutting and pasting it into other areas, such as an add-on within Google Slides to be able to create a PowerPoint presentation that could, again, be a requirement in your class. It could be something that you're trying to utilize for your own purposes for an upcoming presentation, to teach in class, to present at a conference, or whatever else. So I'm going to cut and paste this piece right here. And I'm going to go into slides.google.com, which everybody is quite familiar with Google Slides in general. Within there, I added an add-on extension, which is from slidesai.io. So in here, we're going to click Generate Slides. And within this window, it's going to ask you to feed it information from which to be able to create these slides. So again, I cut and pasted these ESOL strategies. I'm going to say introduction to ESOL strategies, right? I'm going to say practical implementations for the middle school classroom. I'm going to say in South Carolina. I'm going to say this is for literacy educators and content area teachers alike. Okay, I'm going to specify how many slides I want it. So let's keep it at 4 slides. General presentation, a conference, educational purpose. Let's try educational. And we're going to go ahead and create those slides. So within 30 seconds, it's going to have a general slideshow presentation for us, 4 slides in particular. So I'm going to pause the video now so that you can see the rest of it when it is ready. Okay, so we are back. Let me make sure the share screen is still there. So it says that it should be available right here. So here's our slideshow. Let's check it out. ESOL strategies for middle grades classrooms, building a supportive environment, including peer-to-peer learning, visual aids, differentiated instruction, using a variety of teaching methods, cooperative learning, hands-on activities, and so forth. And it's important to encourage language development. Those are our slides. Oh, and also cultural consideration. Thanks so much. Feel free to ask any questions that you may have. So that is a quick demonstration of how to use an add-on feature from Slides AI within Google Slides platform. I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to demonstrate the website that will be able to source and provide citations for work as well. Okay, so we are back. I'm going to show you one more demonstration. And this time it's going to be from elicit.org, which helps people to be able to answer research questions, providing citations, providing direct links to those original resources and other sources. So again, let's stay on the same question. It's going to be, what are three effective strategies for teaching ESOL learners in middle grades? What it is doing right now is rendering an abstract summary, the name of the papers that it has found on this topic, from which to source. It categorizes this information with respect to the interventions listed, the outcomes that were measured, the number of participants, and so forth. So essentially, it's helping you do a meta-analysis of all of this information on a said topic. Again, it's not perfect, but you could see how if you were just to ask an abstract summary from an article, that this could do it for you. So you might want to rethink those types of assignments to make them more application oriented. You can also do this. You can filter it in different ways. You can create PDFs. You can go into certain sources. You can pull that information, and it can actually help you write some syntheses from all of these articles alike. I mentioned these things to you today, not to scare anybody off with respect to technologies out there, but quite the opposite. I think that the onus is on us to be able to use the new age of a calculator, or the new age of tools, including the internet, for us to gather information and then apply it in newfound ways. That's the onus is on us to push people to apply the knowledge that they have now increased access to in a shorter time frame. And so I highly encourage you to maybe rethink and retool your expectations in your classes, including the discussion boards in particular, maybe online classes as well, because these technologies allow people to get to the answers quicker. And so we need to rethink the questions that we ask to make sure that they are cognitively engaged in the process of learning as we progress all the way through. I wish everyone all the best for this week. That was our Tuesday talk. Lots going on. I'll see all of you tomorrow in our program meetings. Take care.